Bro, what kind of creature is that? So, what's up guys? It's here by Nino Quality, and welcome back to another video of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 Multiplayer, Warzone, and Zombies. In today's video, we're going to be covering the last Warhammer Tracer Pack that is in collaboration with Call of Duty, and that's going to be the ASTRA Militarum Tracer Pack. And this comes with a new operator skin, 2 new tracer guns, I believe for the MTZ-556 and the MTZ Interceptor, apparently a tactical pet, and some other cool stuff. So if you guys are excited to see what this bundle is all about, see how the tracers look like on the guns, probably gonna be the same as the last ones, and see how that tactical pet is and camos and anything secret about this one you gotta know about, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. On this channel, I upload several bundle videos that interest me, like tracer packs, operator bundles, reactives, mastercrafts, or anything that's intriguing to me. And I also upload high kill Warzone gameplays with my best classes and as well as funny moments. So, stay tuned for all of that. Without further ado, let's check out this bundle. We got the Cadian Kaskrin skin for Bantam. And he overall just looks like an army soldier from the game, I'm assuming. Like I said, I've never played Warhammer, but in one of my comment sections, somebody really described Warhammer extremely well, which I appreciate. Forget your name, but you know who you are. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. It's like a futuristic space marines game or something. We also got the Hammer of the Emperor MTZ-556, which doesn't look crazy, but has those tracers that we've seen before. And here it is, the dismemberment, the gory dismemberment effects from this MTZ. So it might not look all that pristine, but it's gonna look clean with camos, as we've seen with the previous Space Marine weapons. Looks pretty cool. It doesn't come with an ammunition attachment, so you can't put these tracers on anything else, but still looks pretty cool. When it comes to the marksman rifle, got the MTZ Interceptor Born Soldier. And here's the dismemberment effects, super gory and amazing for the MTZ, which I don't think it's gotten too many tracers before. And here are the attachments. Once again, no ammunition attachments, so you can't put these on any other guns. But it's all good, because at least you can customize this class to the best of your extent. We also have a gutter knife known as the Munitorium Issue Blade. And here it is. It actually comes with a dismemberment effect as well, which is actually pretty rad. Rare to see some melee weapons get that. We have the finishing move, which is the Tactical Pet Servo Skull, which is going to be interesting in game. We have the Cadia Stands calling card, the Duty and Honor loading screen, the Fixed Bayonets decal, the Regimental Standard emblem, and the Weapon Charm of Rosarius. So all this for 2,400 COD points. Actually a bit of a decent bundle. Get an MTZ-556 tracer, interceptor, an operator skin, which isn't all crazy. But I think that finishing move might be what separates this bundle from the rest. So yeah, now that we've copped it, let's go ahead and check it out in game. So here we have the operator skin of Bantam, and we also have the new Servo Skull tactical pet finishing move in the back there, which will show up behind you when it comes to obviously the lobby menus, which is pretty cool. When it comes to the weapons though, here we have the Hammer of the Emperor and the Born Soldier MTZ Interceptor. But when it comes to the Hammer of the Emperor, like I said before, you can change any of the attachments. The only attachment you can't change is the ammunition, because if you add an ammunition, you'll lose the tracers. But you can customize this gun any other way, thankfully. Now, when it comes to the camos, here's how the gun looks like with Gilded. Here's how it looks like with Forged. Here's how it looks like with Priceless. And here's how it looks like with Interstellar. Nothing too special. Now, for the zombie camos, here's Golden Enigma. Here's Zircon Scale. Here's Serpentinite. And here is Borealis. Pretty clean looking. So you guys can see in a lot of situations, the little skull in the middle doesn't show up, but it's okay for camos, I guess. And here we have the MTZ Interceptor, and similar story, you can change any of the attachments except for the ammunition. If you add an ammunition, you will not have the tracer, so just don't mess around with the ammunition. When it comes to the rest of this, things, here we have the Mastery camos of Gilded, here comes Forged, here's how Priceless looks like, and here is Interstellar. And when it comes to the zombie camos, here we have Golden Enigma, Zircon Scale, Serpentinite, and of course, Borealis. As you can see from the camos, at least on this one, the little decal kind of stays on this gun, which is kind of cool. And of course, we can't forget about the gutter knife blueprint as well, which also gives us a, a special dismemberment effect. So here's how the gun looks like with gilded, forged, priceless, as well as interstellar, nothing too wild. Here's how the weapon looks like with Golden Enigma, Zircon Scale, Serpentinite, and Borealis, which I think looks really sweet on this weapon. And in general, when it comes to some of these other camos, it's not really like, anything too apparent, I would say. I mean, I guess some of the little carvings kind of show on this weapon, like if you can see from the bold camos. But I don't think I need to show you guys every single camo when it comes to this. I mean, it's just a melee, of course. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these blueprints so far. I think they're okay. I'll probably put a camo on them anyways. So now I'm going to show you guys how the guns look like with their meta class setups for multiplayer. So here are the base blueprint attachments for the Hammer of the Emperor MTZ-556. And here's the meta class setup for the MTZ-556. Honestly, it pretty much retains a lot of its look. You're probably going to put a camo on this thing anyways, though. Here's the Born Soldier MTZ Interceptor. And here are the meta attachments for the MTZ Interceptor. Honestly, it looks pretty clean, and once again, you'll probably just put a camo on it, even though, it's designed, it's pretty much still there, which is pretty sweet. And if you guys are wondering what operator side the new operator skin is on, it's on the right side here for Bantam, and it's going to be known as the Cadian Cascrin. And of course, the finishing move is also equipped, which allows us to see the little skull right here in the menu, which is pretty tight. But yeah, let's go ahead and head into game, see how that finishing move looks like, the tracers, anything else we gotta know about this bundle. Let's rock and roll. Okay, so here we are with the MTZ-556 and the inspect, looking pretty clean, pretty fresh, I would say. Nothing too crazy. Here's how the sight looks like. Once again, nothing too apparent. Here is the MTZ Interceptor, and once again the inspect. Just very plain looking. Nothing too surprising about it, I guess. And when it comes to shooting the weapon, I love the sound of it. It sounds like a laser gun, like a Star Wars animated laser gun. That's kind of nice. I like that, actually. This is a cool, like, sound effect to it, I guess you could say. Let me actually change the optics out, just so we can see the iron sights. So here's the iron sight on the MTZ-556, and the iron sight on the MTZ Interceptor. I like the 556 one, because at least it's a little bit more decorative. And now, let's go ahead and check out the execution here. Very, very gory from the MTZ-556. And when it comes to the Interceptor, those one-shot headshots are gonna look freaking incredible. It's gonna be so great in multiplayer. Here's the knife, by the way, as well. Very nice little inspect from the combat knife. Nothing too crazy or wild. At least it's a dismemberment blueprint for the combat knife. And when you body somebody with it, bam, you're at least gonna be legit annihilating them, which is pretty sweet. And here's my meta class setup for multiplayer, just so you guys know that the traces work on these guns. Now let's see these finishing moves from this pet. Bro, what kind of creature is that? If anybody knows the Warhammer games or whatever, what kind of creature is that servo skull? It's legit just vaporized him. That was kind of crazy. Now we're gonna see how the execution looks like when they're laying down. Bro, he legit lasered his head off. This is a pretty crazy finisher, I can't lie. That's kind of wild. And now we're gonna see the finisher and how it looks like when they're downed. So it's pretty much all the same. He just kind of vaporizes the opponents, which is kind of crazy. People are probably gonna say like, "What the heck is this thing?" when they die to it. But pretty cool pet, I guess you could say. But let's go to third-person mode and check out this operator in full. Oh my god! So when you're playing in game and you have the tactical pet equipped, it seems like your pet actually follows you. The little skull is actually behind you. I wonder if this is the case in non-third-person modes. Now I'm kind of curious to go back to first person and see how this looks, but this is kind of crazy. You actually get followed by the servo skull everywhere you go. I wonder if you shoot at it, if it's going to like count as like a kill or whatever, or like a hit marker or whatever. This is very interesting. So I wanted to go to first person mode real fast. As you guys can see, you can't shoot through the skull. The skull is just there for visual effect, but yes, it is in first person mode as well. So at all times, the skull is right behind you, which is kind of crazy. I kind of like that they added that, but at the same time, it could give you away if you're like laying down somewhere or anything like that. But I think it's a pretty cool feature to see, you know, if you don't mind it being on your character. And I think the finisher is kind of cool, and it's a little bit more unique. One of the unique bundles we've seen in this game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this bundle. You guys think it's an L or a W? There have been some traces for the MTZ 556 and the Interceptor in the past, but nothing as gory as this one, so that might be a W for you. The pet is unique. The operator skin is whatever, and everything else in the bundle, it could be like whatever for me. But yeah, just curious to see what you guys think. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on those post notifications. And let me know what you're excited for, you know, in these next couple weeks. I will be leaving to Cali once again on Thursday. So if I missed out on some store bundles, I do apologize. But I'll be back on like Tuesday or something before you know it. So yeah, just want to let you guys know in case it's like the last video on this channel for a bit. But yeah, stay amazing. I freaking love you guys, and keep being big ballers. I love you all.